planning a trip to Nepal.
Lucky you. One of the best countries in the world.
Yeah. It's known for amazing things like, the Himalayas and the temples and all that. But
Mm-hmm.
Nepal is also a shopper's paradise. You'd be surprised. I know I was when I first went. We're talking about that today, actually. Best things to buy in Nepal.
Oh, good topic.
Yeah. And it's based on David Wade's latest article on, what to buy in Nepal.
I'm familiar with him.
He's got some great guidebooks
Oh, yeah. He knows his stuff.
for Nepal travelers, yeah.
Yeah. His website's great, too. The Longest Way Home.
Yes.
Super informative. A lot of good stuff on there.
This article's no exception either. Last updated in 2025, so it's, pretty recent.
That's good. Keeps changing, that country, so it's good to have an update.
Yeah, I mean, the sheer variety of things you can buy there is incredible.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. Just everything, textiles, wood crafts, metalwork, jewelry. Everything's a cottage industry there, so.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's some really, really good prices.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you're like, is this real?
Yeah, exactly.
And it is.
Okay, well, let's get into some specifics here. First up, traditional Nepali clothing.
Oh, yeah.
Like thinking those thick, cozy woolen sweaters and hats.
Oh, for sure. So warm. A lot of yak wool, sheep's wool.
Right.
Super durable. You can't go wrong.
Perfect for those chilly mountain evenings.
Yeah, exactly. Keeps you warm. And you can't beat the embroidered stuff either.
Oh, tell me about those.
Vibrant colors.
Yeah.
The designs, the craftsmanship is amazing.
Really detailed, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
Cool. I have to say, though, I've heard that the styles can be a bit, maybe a little retro.
A little ha-ha?
Is that fair to say?
Yeah, a little bit. You get that vintage feel.
Yeah.
Like you step back in time a little bit. But there's modern stuff popping up now, too. Blending that old and new.
Yeah.
More contemporary.
That's cool. No, where's the best place to find, all this clothing?
Famil's a good starting point. It's pretty tourist friendly, but
Yeah.
okay, if you want a real deal, like to see the workshops and stuff,
Oh, wow.
get out to the outskirts.
Venture outside of Tamil?
A little bit, yeah. See where they make it.
Nice. A little more off the beaten path then.
A little bit, yeah. Maybe even meet the artisans themselves.
Oh, that's cool.
See them working? It's amazing.
That's awesome.
Mm.
All right. Can't talk about Nepal without mentioning cashmere,
Pashmina.
or as they call it there. Yeah, pashmina.
Yeah.
It's so luxurious. Who doesn't want to just wrap themselves in that,
It's so soft.
Super soft. It's incredible. It's like the undercoat of this specific type of goat, the Changthangi goat.
Yeah.
They have the best, softest wool.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And of course, whenever something's popular,
Uh-oh.
fakes, right? It's sad, but it's true. Lots of cheap imports from China.
Yeah. So how can you tell if you're getting the real deal or just some polyester imposter?
Well, price is a big one.
Yeah.
If you see a scarf for 300 rupees,
Yeah.
it's probably not real pashmina.
Right. Good point. What's a reasonable price then for the real stuff?
It really depends on the size and the quality, but be ready to spend a bit more.
Okay.
And don't be afraid to bargain, especially in Tamil,
Oh, yeah.
touristy area.
That's part of the fun, I think.
It is. It's like a dance. Back and forth. You'll get a feel for it.
Okay. Trekking gear's up next.
Yeah.
I imagine Kathmandu's got to be like a haven for, people who love the outdoors.
Oh, it is. But here's the thing.
What?
A lot of the gear, well, let's just say it's inspired.
You mean knockoffs?
Exactly. But before you write it all off, there's a hierarchy to this stuff.
Okay.
A lot of it is actually made in the Kathmandu Valley. Same materials, same techniques as the big names.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you can get good quality for a fraction of the price.
Interesting.
Just got to know what to look for.
So we're talking like, North Face, Mammoth,
Oh, yeah.
Mountain Hardware.
All the big names, but lookalikes.
Uh-huh.
So check the stitching, look for misspellings on the label, stuff like that. And then there's the whole fake, China fake, Nepali fake scale.
Okay, what's that? Is Nepali fake the best?
Usually.
Okay.
The Nepali manufacturers have been doing it a while. They're good at it.
All right, good to know. So if I want the genuine brands, what do I do?
David recommends the Real North Face store.
There's a real North Face store.
Yeah. Or look for South Korean brands. Good reputation.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Now for something a little different. Singing bowls.
I love those.
I've always been curious about that sound they make. It's
incredible. Each bowl has its own unique tone, Yeah. Creates these vibrations. They say it promotes relaxation, even healing.
wow. There are machine-made bowls and handmade bowls.
Right. The handmade ones are getting rare.
What's the difference between them?
Well, the handmade ones are prized for their, imperfections. It shows the skill.
Well,
They're usually plain, kind of hammered looking. The machine-made ones are more uniform, Often they have decorations on them.
oh, okay. So a handmade bowl would be like a special souvenir.
Oh, absolutely. Like owning a piece of history.
Where's a good place to find these bowls?
Durbar Square is good. You'll find vendors there,
Yeah.
And you can haggle for a good price.
Okay, good to
You
hear.
can usually get a good deal.
All right, Durbar Square singing bowls. Got it. Now let's talk about jewelry.
Oh, yeah. Good one.
I hear Kathmandu is known for some beautiful silver and gold.
It is high quality, too. What's interesting is that the daily wholesale price for silver and gold, they actually publish it in the newspapers.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty transparent there.
So you can walk in and what the market's doing.
Exactly, yeah. You know what you should be paying.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, I have to say.
And a lot of times, they use semi-precious stones from India, too.
Oh, nice. So it's a mix of,
Yeah, all kind of blends together. Beautiful stuff.
beautiful. So in terms of, quality and stuff, what should we be on the lookout for?
Well, you want to look for intricate details, see how the stones are set, make sure they're not loose or anything. And the weight of the piece is a good indicator, too. If it feels really light,
Right.
probably not great quality.
Okay. And same as with everything else, like if it's super cheap,
Yeah,
probably too good to be true.
yeah, there's a lot of that cheap imported stuff.
Right. Best to go for quality over quantity.
For sure. You'll have it for longer.
Yeah. I know we've only just scratched the surface here.
Oh, yeah.
What are some other gotta have it things in Nepal?
Well, if you're into beads, Thamel is like bead heaven.
Beads, huh?
Oh, yeah. You'll find everything. Glass beads, yak bone, Bodhi seeds.
Bodhi seeds, what are those?
They're from the Bodhi tree. It's this fig tree, really sacred in Buddhism.
Oh, wow.
And they use them to make mala beads, for prayer.
Oh, cool. So it's not just pretty, there's meaning to it.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's all the handicrafts, prayer wheels, pottery, masks. We already talked about the singing bowls. Oh, and be careful with stuff that people say are antiques.
Oh, right.
Real antiques, you can't take them out of the country without some kind of special certification. So if it sounds too good to be true.
Yeah, probably is.
Yeah.
Good advice. Now, what about things that are a little more sensory,
Oh, then you got to check out the incense, teas, spices, and honey.
Oh, yeah.
Just amazing. The smells alone.
Right.
It's incredible.
Speaking of tea, I've heard that Nepali tea is supposed to be even better than Darjeeling. Is that true?
Well, it depends who you ask, I guess. But Nepali tea, especially the stuff grown in the east, it just has a different flavor. A lot of people prefer it.
Oh, wow. I'll have to try that. What about the honey?
So many different kinds. Mustard honey, butter honey, rock honey.
The rock honey. That sounds intense.
Yeah, it's like it's been aged on a cliff or something.
Wow. Okay, I'm adding honey to my list too. And what about spices?
Oh, I can't forget the spices. You got to get the local masala blend. It's like every flavor at once.
That sounds amazing. I am making a shopping list here.
You'll need a whole suitcase.
Probably.
Yeah.
What else? What else?
Okay, if you want unique gifts, Bhaktapur is the place for dolls and puppets.
Oh, cool. Like handmade.
Oh, yeah, totally handcrafted. Everything from string puppets to these simple little hand puppets.
Oh, I love that. Something traditional,
Yeah, and they're so beautiful. You also see a lot of thankas in Nepal.
Thank us.
They're these Buddhist paintings.
Mm.
Really intricate. They often have deities or mandalas. Some of them even have gold or silver woven into the silk.
Wow. Those sound incredible.
And for something really different, check out the rice paper stuff.
Rice paper, what kind of stuff?
Like journals, photo albums, stationery, all handmade. Beautiful.
Wow. Right. I'm going to need another suitcase, I think. This is amazing. But seriously, how do you get all this back home? Shipping's got to be a nightmare.
Well, it's not that bad, actually. People export things all the time from Nepal, so there's a lot of shipping agents around.
Oh, well.
You just got to shop around, get quotes from a few different companies, see what the prices are like. And if you're not in a hurry, check if they do sea mail.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
What about insurance and stuff? Should we be worried about that?
It's probably a good idea, yeah, especially if you're shipping anything valuable. And make sure you get a detailed list of everything you're sending, just in case.
Good point. Anything else we should know about shipping?
Make sure you're using a reputable exporter, someone who's licensed and, has good reviews. If you're not sure, ask around for recommendations.
Good idea.
And just remember that the cost is based on weight. So factor that in when you're shopping.
Okay, good to know. Wow, so many amazing things and not enough suitcase space.
Haha.
I
Yeah,
guess that's why we ship, huh?
exactly. Get it all back home somehow.
But I think this gives our listener a really good overview of, what this shopping scene's like in Nepal.
Yeah, definitely a good starting point. I mean, it's really a treasure trove, you
Oh,
know?
oh yeah.
You just got to be prepared, do a little research, and don't be afraid to haggle a little.
Speaking of haggling, got any tips on, how to get the best price?
Don't be afraid to start low.
Yeah.
Politely decline that first offer, maybe even counter with something ridiculous just to see their reaction. It's all a game, Have fun with it.
Right. It's like a cultural exchange almost.
Exactly.
But, I hope our listener, in all the, excitement of shopping,
Mm-hmm.
they remembered to just enjoy Nepal, too.
Oh, for sure. You can't forget that.
It's not all about, getting the
Yeah,
souvenirs.
right. The Himalayas, the temples, the whole vibe of the place. That's what you really remember.
Yeah, you're right. Soak it all in. So yeah, explore those markets, haggle for those treasures, but don't forget to, just appreciate all that Nepal has to offer.
Well said. Couldn't have said it better myself. It's a magical place.
It really is. And to help our listener plan their Nepal adventure, we got to mention, of course, David Ways.
Oh, definitely.
Check out his guidebooks, his website, The Longest Way Home. He's got it all, really.
Yeah, he's the Nepal guru. Everything you need to know, shopping, culture, maps, he's got you covered.
Awesome. So there you have it, everyone, your guide to the best things to buy in Nepal. From traditional clothing, cashmere, trekking gear, singing bowls. It's a shopper's dream.
Definitely. Just remember to be a responsible
Oh,
shopper.
right. Good point.
Support the local artisans, choose quality over quantity, be mindful of the environment.
That's great advice. Happy shopping and safe travels. Until next time, keep exploring.